All eyes are on the tropics as we have two active systems out there right now. We have major category 4 Hurricane Franklin. Not going to impact anything. It's just a harmless soul out there in the Atlantic. Absolutely beautiful hurricane, but that's not the focus right now. Let's focus on Idalia as it continues to move into the Gulf of Mexico. Warm ocean waters, not a lot of wind shear. It's going to rapidly intensify from right now a tropical storm at 70 mile per hour winds up to a category 2 hurricane by tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m., 105 mile per hour winds. So it's really quickly going to get its act together once it gets into those warmer ocean waters and low shear environment. Then as we head into Wednesday early morning, we are dealing with a category 3 hurricane, a major hurricane as it prepares to make landfall somewhere around the Bend region of Florida, and it has that much more room to intensify, so I would not be surprised if it is 130 or 135 mile per hour hurricane amongst landfall. But for right now, we are only expecting a category 3 hurricane at landfall in Florida. Of course, as it moves further inland, we are going to start to drop it down to a category 1, and then once it exits the Atlantic, it's already down to a tropical storm, but it is just off of our coastline. So for that reason, we already have some tropical storm watches in effect for parts of Jasper, Beaufort, coastal Colleton, Charleston, and into Berkeley counties. Now, these are probably going to get upgraded to warnings as we head into the later part of the day tomorrow. We also have a storm surge watch in effect for these same areas. It does not show up on the map because it is overlaid with this tropical storm watch, but that is still there. And I would not be surprised if we start to see some tropical advisories issued further inland and further to the north into the PD as we head into tomorrow as well. So just something that we have to keep a very close eye on. Really, our main concern is going to be the heavy downpours that Idalia is going to bring to our area. So the models are in a general consensus that we are going to see at least 2 inches of rain across the area. So my forecast as of right now, general forecast for the entire state is 2 to 4 inches of rain. Now, switching over to the map, you notice I have a little bit of higher totals, 3 to 5 across the PD and down in the low country. It really all depends on the track that Idalia takes. Right now, it's continuing to take a more easterly track according to the Hurricane Center. If that continues to be the case, I will scale back on some of these rainfall amounts for the upstate and for the Midlands, and I may bump them up closer to the coast. But for right now, this is really what I am thinking. And of course, like I said, I'm going to tweak this tomorrow. I'm going to go live tomorrow with a live update on Idalia. And of course, I probably will tweak it again as we head into Wednesday, as we are preparing for the bulk of the activity Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, and into early Thursday morning. But for right now, 3 to 5 inches of rain across the PD and low country, 3 to 4 across the central Midlands, and for the western Midlands and the upstate, around 1 to 3 inches of rain is the general consensus as of right now. And of course, isolated areas up to 5 to 8 inches as the storm does continue to move into the area. So let's put this on our radar. Wednesday morning, we are looking mostly dry. We have a stationary boundary locked in place. That's really the playing factor of why they continue to push Idalia further to the east. So you notice the GFS model brings the storm in as early as Wednesday afternoon and evening, but I really chose this model because it does a great job with the rainfall. We are going to see some heavy rain across the area. Now, I do believe it is going to be shifted a little bit further to the east. I don't think the Midlands will see this much heavy rain, but certainly some heavy rain across the entire state, no matter where you are. But the heaviest of rain, like said, is going to be across the PD and across the low country. So heavy rain through Wednesday afternoon and evening, continuing to see some lingering rain as we head into Thursday morning and even into Thursday afternoon. But I do believe the majority of the activity will be out of here by Thursday afternoon. So Thursday afternoon, rain chances will start to fall back down. Cold front is going to start to sweep through the area. Temperatures are going to cool down. Rain chances are also going to fall as this front does start to sweep through. So our rain chances up to 90% for Wednesday, holding on to a 60% chance for your Thursday, as we do have a few lingering showers as Idalia continues to move out of the area. Cold front sweeps through, temperatures cool down into the upper 70s. Yes, upper 70s for the last day of August. What a treat, right? After seeing so many 100-degree weather days. But beautiful Labor Day weekend is expected. No rain, sunny skies, temperatures in the low to mid 80s. So I hope you enjoy your Labor Day weekend, though we do start to bring the chance of a few showers back as we head into the middle and latter part of next week. So, wind gusts, let's talk about that. So mainly for the PD and low country is where we are going to see those strongest gusts. So early Wednesday, not a lot of wind. We are around 5 to 10, maybe up to 15 miles per hour. Then you notice as Idalia continues to approach us, winds start to go up. Right now, I'm topping it out at 45 miles per hour. I know it says 60 on the advisory, but really I want to ease into those wind gusts because you know how it is. You really want to ease in and monitor the trends and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to monitor the trends. But for right now, around 45 to 50 miles per hour, isolated gusts up to 60 to 70 miles per hour is definitely expected. Then you notice as we head into your Thursday, those wind gusts will start to fall back down, and we will start to ease back out as that cold front does continue to move through. So here's what you need to know. Heavy rain is expected for your Wednesday and for your Thursday. Gusty winds, especially for the PD and low country, because that's where Idalia is going to pass through. We are expecting some isolated tornadoes for your Wednesday, just because we are going to start to see the right front quadrant of Idalia start to move through the area. So isolated tornadoes possible in the PD and low country for your Wednesday. And of course, some storm surge totals could be up to 2 to 4 inches, especially as Idalia does start to move into the area. So I will have a live update on Idalia tomorrow. So I will continue to make tweaks and updates to the forecast. So keep it here for all the latest information, and I will see you tomorrow night.